Doordarshan News, I am Nancy Kohli. The Planning Commission has estimated the number of people living below poverty line has shrunk sharply from 37.2% in 2004-2005 to 21.9% in 2011-2012. The Commission has used the Tendulkar Committee's methodology of per capita consumption and has fixed national poverty line at 816 rupees in rural areas and 1000 rupees in the cities. Well, this means that a person who spends around 33.33 rupees in cities or 27.20 rupees in rural India. This was again proved by the Planning Commission. After starting a controversy 3 years back, it has again said that those who spend less than 27 rupees in villages and 33 rupees in cities will be defined as poor. All of us can only express surprise over this figure. It was criticized across the political spectrum as being unrealistic and unmindful of the present-day realities. The Bharatiya Janata Party has termed it as a joke on people and rejected the poverty line. And well, the Janata Dal United President Sharad Yadav also questioned the poverty figures released by the Planning Commission. Devrat Chaturvedi has said that UP government's measure to reduce poverty have paid results. He said that some people were criticizing without assessing the facts. He said the welfare measures of the government had reduced poverty in recent years.
Mr.
Sharad Pawar has ruled out any plan of onion export ban. He said that ban on agri-commodities will affect India's image at the global market. Well, remember, onion prices have more than doubled to from 36 to 40 rupees per kilogram in retail markets of metro cities in last 1 year. Currently, onion is being sold at the Agriculture Minister has ruled out any ban on onion exports. Our correspondent also telling us that the Agriculture Minister feels it is only a temporary step and that the prices would be brought under control in near future. Moving on, in a brutal terror attack, Naxals have chopped off the limbs of 3 villages before killing them in Gumla district of Jharkhand. The incident took place in Kohli. He is expected to set up an ambitious vision for India-US relationship. Earlier, Joe Biden met Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, President Pranab Mukherjee and top leaders and discussed a wide range of issues. During the meeting between Biden to hear a public interest litigation filed by former Chief Election Commissioner N. Gopalaswamy and 8 other eminent citizens challenging the appointment of Shashikant Sharma as the CAG. Well, the petition was filed afresh after the Supreme Court had refused to hear it, saying, and I quote the statement here, the High Court was... The CAG has ordered an audit of flood control measures and drainage systems in Delhi. The audit will cover the period up to 31st March 2013. The CAG gave the directions in the wake of reports of heavy traffic jams, flooding of residential areas and airports in the city. And Ahmedabad court will resume hearing on a petition filed by Zakia Jafri, whose husband and Congress leader Ehsan Jafri was killed in the 2002 post-Godhra riots. A petition has been filed to make Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi an accused. Citing amicus curiae Raju Ramachandran's report, Zakia Jafri had claimed 24,000 crore rupees to investors. In the high-profile case, SEBI had passed the attachment orders on the directions of the Supreme Court. The penalties imposed by the regulator have remained unpaid. Well, accordingly, SEBI had sought explicit powers to attach and sell movable and immovable properties of India. Yesterday announced additional liquidity tightening measures to contain excessive speculation and volatility in the foreign exchange market. The RBI reduced liquidity adjustment facility for each bank from 1% of total deposits to 0.5%, thus limiting access to borrowed funds from the central bank. While the limit will come into force with is the portion of deposits banks are required to keep with the RBI. According to experts, the measures panel has asked government to set up a retail regulatory authority to deal with issues concerning foreign multi-brand retail companies in the country. In its report, the panel cautioned that the entry of foreign retail giants could create joblessness. Taking a serious note of the implementation of sourcing norms, the committee suggested 30% procurement requirement should be applicable item-wise. The panel also suggested that MSME Ministry should commission a survey to assess benefit and losses of previous FDI policies on the MSME sector. Charges that could attract a jail term of up to 10 years are framed against actor Salman Khan in a Mumbai court. However, Salman Khan pleaded that he is not guilty. In its earlier hearing, the court has ordered Cinestar to appear again on 24 July for Zimbabwe in the first ODI of 5-match series at Harare today. A depleted Indian cricket team will face Zimbabwe. Quick reminder, you can catch all the latest news from the world of politics, sports and business at our Twitter handle, which is at DD News Live. And let's now once again take a look at the headlines. Planning sports news with my colleague Tejinder Singh to stay with us.